Okay, we are back. Oh, these guys dropped something. A strip of foul flesh. Oh, as gross as that sounds, that actually sells for a fair amount. If I remember correctly. Is this the way I want to go? I don't think that's the way I want to go. No, we want to go this way. Down here. This way wasn't open to us before, but now it is. The way they set up the dungeon is you can go either direction, north or south first. But you have to, it only halfway opens the pathway. So when you open both, the pedestal will go down regardless of which side you go to. And that allows you to gain access to the lower floor.
Fog? Underground?
Not fog. Mist.
You can see the mist with your eyes?
Yeah, obviously, Penelope.
Where it is thick enough, you may. The nether runs deep in this place.
So, is the mist dangerous?
Yes, but it is also an aid. A dense mist allows the working of powerful magics.
I'll keep that in mind. Can't count on Vaughn to keep track of these things. That's for sure.
Yeah, you can't count on Vaughn. Alright. Away we go. Vaughn has one mischarge. So does Fran. You know, Fran may have leveled up at some point. I just never swapped her. That's fine. I love how you can like see your character's reflections running in the mist. It's a very cool effect. Oh, this is the other way we got in. Okay. Yeah, that wouldn't have taken me anywhere other than the other entrance that you could have gotten here through. So. Got a blood sword. Fortunately, nobody's using swords in my party right now. But hey, look, Chocobo, I didn't forget the blood sword. Kinda tough to Phoenix down. All right. Yeah, there he's Jim. Alright, how much damage does Aqua do? This guy is a father boss. Father? A fire boss. Oh, 662, that's not bad. Why is this dude so focused on me anyway? Casting Greater Barrier. Damn it, I was trying to get my mischarge out first before he could catch my Raja. This is gonna hurt. He managed to kill me. I do have shell on that. I don't know if it wore off though.
How about some of this? Got a surprise for you.
Unfortunately, I didn't get any, I hit the button too fast. That's probably not the best one to have on the fire, dude, but alright. No, we'll cast Fire Raja again. You sack of shit. This is an Adremalek. This is Belias the Gigas. Not Adremalek the Raw. Got him. You obtain the Esper, Belias the Gigas.
In vain glory they arose, shouting challenges at the gods, but prevail they did not. Their doom it was to walk the mist until time's end. A legend of the Nemo.
My family tells a story of the Dynast King and an Esper. The story goes that in his youth, the Dynast King defeated a mighty Gigas, for which the gods took heed of him. Thereafter, it was ever bound to him in thraldom.
So, all this time it's been here guarding the Dynast King's treasure?
Not so. The Esper is the Dynast King's treasure.
That's your treasure?
In this Esper we now command rests a power whose worth is beyond any measure.
Is that so? Call me old-fashioned, but I was hoping for a treasure whose worth we could measure.
Alright. Okay, so we gotta figure out who we want to give this, license. Only one character can obtain this license. When a character obtains the license, it will be removed from the boards of all other characters. The second license board has been added to the license board. Characters who have earned the second board license can access an additional license board. Okay, so we just gotta buy that, and then we can get a second license board. Okay, so Belias, that doesn't do anything for Vaughn. Literally nothing, as it doesn't access anything worthwhile. How about you? It lets him access horology, I think, which might be decent, I suppose. It gets nothing for Fran, nothing for Bosch, nothing for Ashe, and for Pinello, it gives her access to Libra, which kind of sucks that she only gets to access to Libra in that fashion. The question is, do I want to get access to horology with Balthier, or Libra with her. Yeah. I'll decide that later. For now, though, let's move on. So, guys, do we allow classes to double up, or do you want us to continue on with everybody having access to only one unique job setup? What do you think? I love this camera angle. You have to have a license to own the board, and the license is board shaped. Yeah.
What's wrong?
Your Majesty, we must go.
What? Wrestler.
His armor has a six-pack.
You will be avenged.
The real question is, though, will you be avenged? To obtain the Dawn Shard. Are the good characters of this game still? I mean, all the characters are good. It depends on how you're referring to them, though. Like, story-wise, it depends on how you build them, right? By this, return you to the hull of the destroyer. By other means, return you back to this place. Like, every character in the game is viable to use. In the original, Fran had probably the lowest overall stats, but she was still usable for the whole game. If you're min-maxing, I don't remember who the best characters were. Balthier was generally really good. Voss was generally really good. Strong Mist prevents teleportation. Then why give us a teleport crystal? Hey look, they're flying here even though they're not supposed to be able to. Looks like they figured it out. a lot of the min-maxing in this comes from putting the proper
Such a
jobs
tremendous
on.
honor to again be graced with your presence, Majesty. You left us with such great dispatch upon our last encounter that I must confess I had begun to worry that we may have given your Majesty some cause for offense.
Such a heartfelt display of remorse. Now what is it you want?
I want you to give me the Nethicite.
The Nethicite?
That is a base imitation. We seek Raithwall's legacy, the ancient relics of the Dynast King. Day-affected Nethicite. Did you not tell them, Captain Azalus?
Majesty, he speaks of the Dawn Shard. That is the Nethicite.
Are you mad, Vossler?
If we are to save Dalmasca, we must accept the truth. I will fight this profitless battle no more.
Captain Azalus has struck a wise bargain. In return for the Dawn Shard, the Empire will permit Lady Ashe to reclaim her throne, and the Kingdom of Dalmasca will be restored. Think on it. An entire kingdom for a stone. You must admit, 'tis more than a fair exchange.
And when all is said and done, your master will have another pet.
Lady Ashe, let us take him for the people of Dalmasca. Your Majesty wallows in indecision on peril of their heads. And his shall be the first to fall.
Well, at least your sword is to the point.
To think the relics of the Dynast King were day-affected Nethicite, Dr. Sid will be beside himself.
What did you say?
Captain Azalus, take them to Shiva. They should have leave to return to Rabanasta soon. I want you to assess its power.
Did our orders not specify that we return the stone for testing?
I will not chance returning with a stone that is yet unproven.
So, yeah, a lot of the min-maxing in the original was just everybody could go the same route. So you just pick whoever has the highest stats and go with them. Like, you'd want Bosch to be wielding a two-handed sword because I think he had the highest strength, for example. In this, it's a little more complicated because you gotta pick the particular jobs for each person, but there's probably almost certainly a cookie-cutter best that you could use.
When we return to Dalmasca, we can announce that you are alive and well. I will then continue our negotiations with the Empire. I believe Lars is the key. He'll listen to us. We should trust him.
Who are you, Vossler, to talk of trust?
A son of Dalmasca.
Our equipment here is limited, so we'll be using the ship's drive to make our assessment. Once we've connected the stone, the reaction should be easily measured.
Methods do not interest me, only results.
Friend? Such heat! The mist, it's burning!
6,800, 6,900, 7,000! This must be day-affected Nethicite! The count still climbs!
Ah, we found it at last. True day-affected Nethicite. The power of the Dynast King in my hands. Blood alone does not an emperor make, vain.
What is this? Something's wrong!
What is it? You stand!
Hold her down!
her?
I always knew Fran didn't take well to being tied up. I just never knew how much. How about you?
I like Fran's idea. Let's get out of here.
No farther!
Fuck you,
Sky
Bosley.
pirates. The future of Dalmasca will not be stolen. Why do this, Bash? This struggle is futile. You must know where it leads.
I do know. All too well.
All right. I doubt this will work, but let's try getting a slow spell on Bossler. Why did that... Does he have reflect on him? Oh, he does have reflect on him, okay. Well, that's less than ideal. I don't remember if he can steal anything good from this guy. So, Ron's just that girl from Elfen Lied. You know, I've tried to watch Elfen Lied a few times, but have never actually got through it all. Damn, I'm not having any luck stealing from him. Alright, one more and then I'm just gonna give up on that. I've watched like the first couple episodes a few times. Oh, I got a potion. It took that much effort to get a potion. It's fucked. That's my professional opinion. You hated Dax? Yeah, I've tried watching it a few times. I don't know what it is. I always get sidetracked or pushed away from watching it. Oh, Fran, you're not Berserk anymore. Cool. Wonder if Fran can cast, You fuck. Oh, he got that reflect spell up, like, immediately. Okay. So apparently he hits faster than... Oops. Oh, I don't want to get it. Shit. Faster than I can get a heal spell out. Holy shit, dude! Okay. He hit faster than I could get a fucking high potion out. What is this, like, insane amount of comboing this guy's doing? Jeez Louise.
Engine power falling rapidly. Each negative. Impossible.
Engine room, this is the bridge. Report.
What are they doing down
What's
there?
happened?
The Neversite's draining the ship's power!
Disengage it at once.
I want that
We're
number
trying
3
to
unit
go
sealed.
guard.
Let me
It's
in.
infected. Absolute critical in 300. Cascade failure.
Ashe, let's go.
All I have done. I've ever thought of Dalmasca first.
Literally every time we've seen you, you've been double-crossing someone.
I know you do. I would ne'er gainsay your loyalty.
Look on what my haste has wrought. Did I act too quick? Or was your return too late? I can serve her no more. You must take up my charge.
This might get a little dicey.
The mist. It manifests now.
Is that what you call this?
Good thing they were in that one pocket of non-mistiness.
What's that?
I think it's the Dawn Shard.
What are we waiting for?
Just go back in and get that. Friend's getting a little misty-eyed. Just a little.
The dreadnought Leviathan is sunk. The 8th Fleet of the Arcadian Imperial Army lost. As word of the events in the yacht sounded throughout the Empire, quit I Bujeba, citing sudden malady. My true motive, to bring the various counter-imperial forces scattered throughout Ivalice together in unified resistance. By this time, Lady Ashe had made her return to Rabanasta. She had not, however, made known her presence. Rather, she was content with keeping both her own whereabouts and those of the Dawn Shard concealed. Had she chosen then to go before her people, my error in announcing her suicide would be known, to the great detriment of my efforts to assemble a resistance. In such circumstance as the Lady Ashe then found herself, even were she to proclaim Dalmasca restored, it would serve only to invite the Empire's wrath. Though Arcadia had lost her 8th Fleet, she remained, as ever, a military power with which to be reckoned.
Memoirs of Marquis Halim Andar IV. Capture something, biding time.
The Rosarian Empire assembles a vast host under guise of martial exercises. It is our belief they wait for the proper pretext, the sooner to make their strike against Arcadia.
The loss of Leviathan and her fleet at such a time comes as a most grievous blow. Were Rosaria to invade, the battle would be hard fought. Had Lord Vayne not deployed the fleet so capriciously, we would not now find ourselves in such perilous circumstance.
Lord Vayne shall be made to answer for his actions. It is the will of the Senate. Excellency, though he be your son, justice must be served.
A convenient thing, justice. And so I must now make a choice between my throne and my son.
A most lamentable situation for us all.
Yeah.
For Lord Vayne, perhaps. Yet surely Lord Larsa will make for a fine emperor.
Larsa so adores his brother, and he is yet young.
But he will not remain young forever. Already he busies himself unraveling Lord Vayne's tangled skein. Lord Larsa has found his role to play and pursues it with some enthusiasm.
Ah, yes. And who would set him at such tasks?
What matter? Lord Vayne himself once saw his elder brothers brought to like justice, did he not?
Man's talking about how his...
At your Excellency's behest, as I recall.
You may put yourself at ease, Lord Gramis. So long as the Senate watches over her, Arcadia's well-being will ever be ensured.
By your will, I shall bid Vayne return to Arcades.
So, it was the Dawn Shard that brought down the Imperial fleet.
You know your stuff.
Destructive power of such force. I've seen it once before. Lady Ashe, you know of what I speak.
Nabudis.
The capital of Old Nebradia, Lord Rassler's fatherland. At the time of the invasion, a division of Imperials entered the city. There was a mighty explosion. Friend and foe died alike. Something was there. One of the Dynast King's relics. The Midlight Shard was in Nebradia.
More Nethicite. Well, no wonder they invaded.
That ridiculous war. The trap at the treaty signing. All this because Vayne wanted power. He must not be allowed to claim the Nethicite. The Empire must never hold it.
Oh, they already do. The Dusk Shard? Most likely the Midlight Shard, too. Besides, can't they manufacture Nethicite now?
Very well. Then the path set before us is clear. We'll use the Dawn Shard to fight them. Dalmasca does not forget kindness, nor ill deed done. With sword in hand, she aids her allies. Sword in hand, she lays to rest her foes. This Nethicite I hold must be my sword. I will avenge those who have died. And the Empire will know remorse.
You even know how to use it?
The Garif may know. The Garif people live by the old ways. Magicite lore is a part of their culture. They may hear it, the cry of the Nethersight's power. Whispers of the stone's menace.
Dangerous though it be, what we need now is power. Should we declare Dalmasca free without the means to defend our claim, the Empire would crush us. You must take me to meet with the Garif.
They live beyond Osman Plain.
Not exactly close.
Compensation, is that what you want?
Straight to the point, aren't we? I like that. Compensation. How about the ring?
This? Isn't there something else?
No one's forcing you.
Both there.
I'll give it back to you as soon as I find something more valuable.
What do you mean something more valuable?
Hard to say. I'll know when I find it. What is it you want, Vaughn? What are you looking for?
Me? What am I looking for? I guess... Well, you know...
He doesn't know, that's why I asked. See, my camera's fucking on me again.
The Garif are said to dwell in Kirwan.
So they do. We'll need to head south, past the Giza Plains.
It is the rains now in Giza. The wadis will be swollen with the deluge. Passage may be difficult.
But those same waters may also lay open new routes to us.
Regardless, we must go south, yes?
First things first. You're eager to be on your way, I know. But we should see that we're prepared before setting out.
I made my resolve 2 years ago. I swore to overcome any hardship I may face.
Man cannot live by resolve alone, Princess.
Alright, let me stop the recording here. We're to take a break, but